pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Nerf Secrets Revealed. Today, it is July 30th, 2020. Exactly 24 hours from now, it'll be all over. One last episode will be out after this. But first of all, I've said quite a few times already in the last week that I will eventually be talking about the Ultra 6, and now is the time to do so. The 6 doesn't really have a whole lot to it, but you know what? As it turns out, it is in fact something that I actually thought that Nerf was going to be putting together. So without further ado, let's go ahead and progress on to the voiceover stage of this episode, in which I'm going to talk about this blaster in a through, in-depth perspective. Welcome to the voiceover section of this episode of Nerf Secrets Revealed. I'm Jay Nowak, in this picture obviously, but also the one who's doing the voice, so I guess that's pretty much what you need to know there. But anyways, let's get on with all the info I got about the Nerf Ultra 6 leak. Because after all, take a look at this screenshot over here that I pretty much have of a website known as kidtoy.ca, which refers to Canada. So this is in fact a Canadian website. So what I can already determine about the fact that, other than the fact that I could see the product code and the numbers that refer to the product itself, there's also the price tag on here, $69.99 in Canadian dollars. If you basically did the ballpark estimate based on conversion from Canadian dollars to American dollars, then well, the price that you'd see is slightly cheaper than that of the Ultra 7. The Ultra 7 was listed at nearly 53 euros. So of course, if you did the math to that with the conversion chart, then it would be well over $62. In American dollars, that is. But this one right here is a little bit cheaper. So I guess other than the fact that this is a little more affordable towards all audiences, that probably could gauge a lot about this thing itself. Of course, this also does not show an official concrete photo that's been leaked or otherwise. So, unfortunately, we still have little to no information about the Ultra 6, other than just its price. However, I was able to gauge the fact that, well, some of the product's dimensions, according to some commenters on the official Nerf wiki page, have actually managed to do quite a few about it. So, of course, we probably could do ourselves the math here based on the dimensions that are being showcased, but unfortunately, I couldn't really find any of the official comments that were put on. Maybe they've been obscured because they've been deleted or something, but of course, whether or not if it's actually true, then that of course could be a little something here that we could probably get to know about. But we still have yet to wait until an official concrete photo of the official Nerf Ultra 6 blaster comes through to effect. It could take a while from now for it to appear, but in all seriousness, I'd say from a perspective viewpoint on my own account that the Ultra 6 has been very elusive. It's been very obscured within all the clouds that we've been able to scrape through, because looking back, I guess we've had a lot of Ultra blasters that we were able to find out this whole year alone. 2020 has been pretty busy for Hasbro, specifically towards the Ultra lineup as well as the Elite 2.0 and Hyper, which of course I'm going to refer to them again as the Super lineup and the Keen lineup because of, well, that 4-part episode. I know it's been a while since I have last talked about those things, but I'm still dead serious about it. No joke. On top of that, I probably should also let you know that, well, the version of the Ultra 5 that I have has the one with the added barrel on the front. So, of course, I still just want to find out why we need to have some of these changes put into play, because looking back at all of the additions to the Ultra lineup so far, after the Ultra 1, we got blasters like the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, of course the 7, but there's also the Project Dorado and Project Pharaoh, and let's not forget about the fact that the Outlaw was a prototype code name for the 2 before it was officially changed to 2, though sometimes it still is referred to as the Outlaw. Between all entries into the Ultra lineup, it's safe to say that we're getting ourselves a pretty big deal here. maybe the Ultra Darts might have a good place in the toy line itself. Nerf itself shouldn't be considered doomed because of this. Though you know what? There's still one last thing I should probably identify. The Eagle Ops pack. I've referred to it before in the past because it does in fact include 20 Alpha Strike darts as well as a new Alpha Strike blaster called the Mako. But I should say that here is an official Nerf Alpha Strike Eagle Ops pack concrete photo. This is right here how it should be done. And I just gotta thank the user on the Nerf wiki page known as Ardent Travesty for pretty much giving us this leaked photo. And of course there's also a lot of other people that have contributed to that as well, so I'm pretty much going to give a special shout out to them. I don't know everyone's name on the Nerf wiki page discussion board as it is, but of course that's pretty much all I have to tell you based on all the stuff about the Ultra lineup itself and what we currently know about the Ultra 6. But once again, we still have yet to wait for a real concrete photo of the official blaster itself. But judging from what we know so far, we probably could take a wild guess about what the blaster's design is and what its aesthetic might turn out to be, or otherwise. But until then, I'm Jay Nowak, and let's get back to, well, the regular sort of format of Nerf Secrets Revealed, because I still have to close out this episode. So now, that's pretty much it right there for the Ultra 6 itself. I might as well say that, in general, it might be a blaster worth picking up, but for the price tag, being that it is closely priced together to that of the Ultra 7, which is slightly more expensive, it just goes to show that the 6 does in fact have some potential. Being that it is in fact a blaster with some different proprietary pieces of it that are in fact going to make it stand out from the rest of its own lineup itself, I'd say the 6 does deserve a chance. Especially from reviewers out there like Coop772, Lord Draconical, American Foam, Walcom S7, and many more. Even I might find myself reviewing this blaster one day. But only one thing is for sure. Can I have this blaster before Nerf Secret Revealed Aftershock finally comes about? So, you know what? I guess that pretty much will have to wait, because right now, I might as well say for sure that there's going to be a lot of other things that I might have to talk about later on, but you know what? As of now, consider this to be the second last episode of the series itself. Considering how far I've come along with 372 official released episodes, it goes to show that I've gone a long way since the very start of this series itself. 8 years it's been. Pretty much. So right now, that's pretty much just where I draw the line here. So that's pretty much all I got to talk about this new blaster itself. It looks great for what it is, but can it perform great? We'll leave that up to everyone else before I eventually pick one up myself. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.